Hey family, so today welcome to this video which is number 11 of the 100-day video challenge for me, I believe. And do you have situations or days where you feel like, well, what have I done today? There's like so much going on and I don't know what I got done. So I want to talk about some simple tricks to improve your focus because that's what it's all about, right? Focusing on your priorities. You can't do everything at once, so just you need to set priorities and then focus on what's important. So for some of us, this is something that we have trouble with every day. And there are others that focusing may only be a problem at times when there are big life challenges, and other times they don't have really big problems with that. And especially if your challenges, big life challenges, are from work or home, this can be even more important. So most of the experts agree that there's never been as many distractions in history as we see today, right? I mean, technology makes it possible for us to receive volumes of information all at the same time. So we could be working on our computers, watching TV, or talking on our iPhones all at the same time and just be completely overloaded with information. So if you're suffering from a bad habit of being unfocused, all you may need are a few tweaks maybe in your life. To regain focus, try the following little things that could maybe help and mean a lot to your ability and to focus on the important things. So number one, I would say trade caffeine for exercise. I mean, caffeine may become addictive, and you may have to have it to remain alert, or you think you need to have it. But a good cardio workout can keep you going on and help you focus as well. Because exercise releases endorphins, which is a natural stimulant that can help to sharpen your focus as well. So caffeine is not necessary. Second, try to keep lists of the things that you have on your plate. So if you find it difficult to think of things you want to address, either in a meeting or discuss with your family, then take a notepad and write down hints that trigger your reminder and that you can refer to periodically. And that could be just a keyword, or you can write a complete idea of the thought that you have in a sentence, whatever's most easiest for you. And then, of course, you need to prioritize. So if you find yourself procrastinating about certain tasks, then start to prioritize them and schedule a certain amount of time to complete either part or all of the tasks that you have, and don't take a break until you're finished. In reasonable chunks, of course. A next tip is to get enough sleep. Don't underestimate the importance of sleep, because nothing can zap your focus worse than sitting in the middle of a New York street during rush hour, or drinking too much alcohol, or a stressful activity before bed can keep you from getting a good night's sleep as well, and just mess your focus abilities for the next day. We've certainly all have had these experiences, and I must say, in the last months, I've completely avoided alcohol, and I found it very helpful for myself. Even though I like drinking a beer or a glass of red wine, but I try to reduce it very much, especially on those days where I know I need to be fully awake the next day and focused on certain important meetings or whatever. Then, of course, the next tip is drink water, right? Water is cleansing and life-giving, and it can decrease your focus if you become even slightly dehydrated. You know, your brain can detect any change that occurs in your physiological makeup and begins to operate at a lower level until you correct the situation. And especially if you're working at the computer or at a desk all day, oftentimes we forget to drink. So it's important to keep that in mind. And then, of course, just, working too long, we often forget to take breaks, and that's a big mistake. So when you begin to lose focus on a task, it may be time to take a break, stretch a little bit, take a walk, or do whatever it takes to refresh yourself. You'll be much more attentive when you return to the task and finish it in a much shorter time than if you didn't take that break before. So that's something that I experienced also. You get revitalized and come back to your activity in a totally different sense. So yeah, so that can help, I hope, a little bit to avoid or decrease some of those disruptions that we have every day that challenge us and distract us and keep us just from focusing on what we really need to do. So let me know how your experience is with focusing on work. If you have any other tips that you might like to add, you can just comment below. And yeah, so wishing you a productive day, the next working day that you have, and wishing you a good evening. Right, for me, it's evening. So talk to you in the next video tomorrow. Bye bye.